All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you are a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button, and YouTube will help you along the way. So as you saw, we're going to be talking about Dujuan Richards getting at least a few minutes in the U21s. I'm trying to get it up to speed right here, so we could show you the thing on the screen. I am going to try and put the I'm trying to get it up on the screen. 1 second. Just a small cameo. So it's nothing big, but we are gonna still talk about it just the same, like what we did yesterday. So it would be his official debut for the U21s. All right. We talked early on, said we heard that he could get a feature in. I can tell you one thing I have to say. We are the worst behaving people anywhere we go on planet Earth. And I made sure to say it early on in this video. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. So let me hear it in the comment section. What am I talking about? But good Lord, we have some bad behaviors. I can tell you, man. My goodness, man. Nobody is a baller. Only Jamaican players are footballers. And nobody else can play football. Oh my God, it was amazing. It was amazing to watch people be disrespecting all the other footballers them. But one thing I have to say, it was quality football. The pace of the football was very good. At least a lot of Jamaicans get to see what levels of football is just at the U20, the Prem 2. So at least we were watching it a long time, but at least a lot of you guys come over to watch it. So at least Whisper is doing a very good thing. So some of them actually comes over and watch it and see what quality is. And now they can decide for themselves if he's ready to go to the main team. So I'm loving the fact that they got a chance to watch it. All right. Yes. All right. Yes, I saw that one. They said the coach is bad mind. Yes, I saw it. It was amazing. But it was a good game, a very good game. Chelsea ran out 2-0 victors, and West Ham is a good team, you know, guys. West Ham is a very good team. So the fact that that happened right there, that is amazing. All right. Yes, the man them said this coach is bad-minded and all sorts of stuff. I don't understand what they believe. This kid just went on to the U18 yesterday and clearly showcased that he's not fit. I've broken down the thing, them tell you about football, but it seems as if you guys know more than me. And no more than the coach, you decide that he should have come on 20 minutes in a game. I am telling you, the kid never have it in his legs. Even if you ask him, he's going to tell you that the levels is very high. All right. And you could clearly see that the levels from youth 2021 to youth 18 is very high. And he's going to need weeks. He's going to need weeks in order to achieve that feat. All right. Because his explosion over the one turn, it's like 2 minutes. You get me? So yesterday he tried the same thing and he did it like 4 times, and that was it for him in the game. You understand me? So he needs more time. So stop pressure him, guys. Stop pressure him. All right? Stop pressure him. That's all I'm telling you. You guys are setting up the players them to feel based on how we're reasoning and how we were behaving in the chat. Give him little time. He's trying to get up to speed. Yes, so give him a little time, people, please. Richard Stewart said, JD, I was embarrassed reading to the comment. Yes. JD, it's all fun and games. Don't take it serious. No, I was just watching. Like I'm saying, damn, these guys don't realize that it's professional football. It's not a joke thing. You understand me? So he's trying to get to that level, and we can't force bad people to put him on the field. He will have to work and stuff. But the good thing is he got 2 games, so you get to at least feel the pace. What you guys made of what you saw, because he came and took a shot. I'm trying to get the shot on the screen for you. So don't worry yourself. I'm going to get it on the screen. That's what I'm working on for the screen, so I can put it up for you. Okay. Yes, I thought it was a good shot. He tried to be direct. He never had any time to work out what he wanted to do on the field. Just decide that he's going to go forward. Nothing else. All right. Because it was no time. They were leading 2-0, and he just come in to assist, give some assistance towards the striking. All right, that's what I saw. Yeah, but JD, please explain to Chevis why I said Whisper said okay. No man, it was the fan base. Yes, oh, around 3,000 people went over to the West Ham's site and they were disrespecting the coach. Oh, Whisper can do better than Casadine, better than Washington, and all sorts of things. The quality of football that these guys play, Chelsea, I got to say, big ups to them. And be honest, people, if you're watching football, you know that Whisper will have to take a time to fit in that, because Whisper is not a striker. He's a wing forward, and their wing forwards don't just stay on the line like in the Manning Cup and don't really do much aside from going forward, people. So it's not going to be easy for Whisper to fit in and play that style. It takes more out of your body. If you stand outside and display as a decoy forward, you have more spacing and you have more time to take breaths. When you're always engaged in the game, it is completely different, people. I am telling you. I'm trying to bring up the next one on the screen to give you my thing right here. All right, so this is it, guys. I'm trying to give you it right here. Let me take it off. Bro, all you know when the team are play, cause Chelsea not even have the academy page. Yeah, man, we know when remember that once we are here watching football, we know. So this is it, guys. I'm gonna just put it up on the screen. I'm gonna maximize it on the screen for you. Give me a little second, all right? So this is it, guys. This is it. The shot from Whisper. He was coming out from the wide side, and he decided that he's just gonna go because this is what he learned from yesterday.
Down this left-hand side, running in field, takes it round to his left, strikes it with his left. Another good save from Knightbridge and cleared away. I noticed that by Knightbridge as well.
So as you saw, he had the run. So it's not like yesterday when he was already trapped in. Nobody had the closing triangle trap. It's just directly towards the runner. So he's just running towards the runner. Something that he did always in the Manning Cup and all of those games. So it's easy. So he's just trying to get away from the guy. Don't let him get close to him and just take the shot. That's all he's trying to do, and he got that time. But he couldn't get it back to the far stick.
Strikes it with his left.
He wanted to get it to the far stick right here, but he couldn't generate the power to lift the ball. All right, you see, that's what I'm telling you, guys. It's not as easy as what you think, because he's exerting more power and he's bigger. He's bigger, so it's harder for him to do the same things that he could have done at a lesser weight. So as you saw him, he puts on weight, so he's bigger. All right, so he's trying to run fast, do the same things as before, and he couldn't exert the energy to lift the ball. All right, so even though you are saying it's a good shot, that's not what he intended. He intended to lift the ball to the back stick. Right? This is weird because that's the only way you're gonna score. It's not at the close post. All right, so that's why I said give the guy some time, let him do his thing.
Side, running in field, takes it round to his left, strikes it with his left. Another good save from Knightbridge.
You see? Yes. JD, stop bashing Whisper. He was better than all. No, but I never bashed him or anything. What did I say wrong? I'm just saying what I'm telling people when the guys them saying don't rush him on the field. Give him time to get into his weight because he's carrying more weight. Because I was looking at some things and scanning them, I think he's carrying more weight, so he has to acclimatize to it. It's going to take a little while. I am saying around 3-4 weeks, as much games as possible, and then you could see moving similar to as how he was moving at the Manning Cup level. But for now, it's going to be a tougher time. It's going to be longer. So just give him a little time. Let him keep developing. All right, that's what I am asking you guys. Yes. But the fact that he made a debut to the U21, that is good. All right, what you guys made of the overall game itself. That's what I want to know. What you guys made of the overall game itself. All right. Yes. I don't know what you're making up stories on. All right. Little J Music said 3 minutes with his 2 touches. He did what he's supposed to do. Better shot than what I've seen for almost 60 minutes. U21 plays fast, but then they have no finishing. All right. Fair enough. Like that, like that. I like the way you talk about that, big boss. Respect, respect. All right. You said it's faster, but you think that they don't have the finishing. All right, all right. I heard a lot of people say that. And I would say that some of the guys, them, just like the big league, Jackson, don't have the best finishing either. All right, yes. How do you call in? What I'm going to do, I'm going to just drop the link so people could come in. All right, you could come in. Demo, stop making up stories on me. Whisper has to get the fitness level up, but all I'm saying is guys, let me reason logical, no man. The problem is, remember, the guy came on in moments that people just giving him cameos, so he has no other duties than to just go there and try to add to the attack. But with more time, they are going to tell him that he has to do more, and that's where I want to see him. But that is when he's getting over 20, 30 minutes. So he has to do things on the defensive end and the attacking end. I don't think he reaches that level as yet. So the cameos are nice. So let me keep on enjoying them for now. And then right after when he touched 30, then we start really analyzing him. I'm not analyzing him. I'm just telling people that the shot he wanted to do different. He wanted to put it to the back stick. You understand me? But it goes low, and I'm trying to say that the energy that it takes to do all of that, it's not as easy.
Running in field, takes it round to his left, strikes it with his left.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's not as easy.
And to his left, strike.
All right, but yeah, good. Big up to Whisper again. Another milestone reaching the U21s. All right. Yes. So what say you guys? You think that he's bigger than this level? Because yesterday you guys said he was bigger than U18s. I would say and he's on the Chelsea side. He's on both of them. He's on both of the U18s and the U21s and the FA Cup. So I guess what they have planned, to put him in all of the games possible. So if U18s playing, if FA Cup playing, and if U21s playing, he's going to make them. So based on what you saw. All right. You need to talk about that finish. All right. This is his level. Know yourself said this is his level. All right. I think he's about this level. Mirak, I want to say that I think he needs to do youth 18s and the U21s. He needs to do youth 18s. I would give him more time in the youth 18s and then as much as possible put him on the bench for the U21s. But I think the U21s will be too fast for him to push him in now. So youth 18s, you will see him get more game time for the youth 18s. 1 second, let me put the link so people can come on and give their take. All right. All right. So this is it. This is it, guys. The link for the stream. People said they wanted it. I had limited time, but let me try and at least do 30 minutes or so. Yes. The Prez football play for 90 minutes, so what we saw for 2 minutes is not the same that we're going to see after 90 minutes. And one thing we all said when we came here, the speed of the play and the energy level is very fast. Very, very fast. I want to say that they play faster than some Premier League teams. What say you? I actually think that they play faster than some Premier League teams, and their energy level is up there, man. We have to give them credit, man. I like it, man. And the comparison, I would say, people, this is above the JPL by a good stretch. This is above the JPL by a good stretch. All right. They can rotate him as well, JD. This is PL2. All right. Mr. Coach Dino, where are you, my brother? Mr. Coach Dino, I've dropped the link, so you can just come on, please. All right. Let me try pin the link for the guy so the guy can come on. because I don't have the whole time here. Go ahead, Carla.
JD, sorry about this, man. Me go walk the dog, so I couldn't get to finish. Give
No,
your
man, that
opinion.
is perfectly fine. Just go ahead with this one. Give your take.
You know, after watching him in the under 18 and watching him for him come on for like 5 minutes, you would say the most this evening, like 5 minutes or so. If anything, I'll give him credit
Around
for.
that, yeah.
Yeah, if anything, I mean, not much to see, but other than the cross and the shot at goal, if anything, I like the directness that he brings, that he brought in that couple minutes, as well as the under 18. He's a direct player. He's not a player who trying to, cut back the ball and look for a pass. He's going to go and take on his man or whatever. However, I agree with you when you said playing the under 18, you'd get more game time, and then you could possibly be on the bench for the under 21, because when I started watching the game, I said to someone, yo, some of these men look like them can do in the Premier League in terms of just the physical aspect alone. So the physicality is there in itself for him to play with them. Maybe not starting, but as I said, get more game time in the under 18, get your match fitness up as well as a confidence, and then you can take time, make a transition into the under 21. You know what I'm saying? So both
Yes,
the
okay.
mixture of both would be good for his development. But I mean, props to him, man. Just have to take it in stride.
All right. You think that his fans are putting too much pressure on him?
Yes, I think so. Because I'm still hearing the conversation of people saying he should be in the first team, or he should get a look in the first team, whether it's just coming off the bench if Chelsea 3-0 up or whatever, which is just a bit of a stretch. And I've been arguing with my friends today in a group that he's not ready for the first team. Like, let the man just get him fitness up, get acclimatized to his teammates in the under 18 and under 21, and then you take it from there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fair enough. All right. Go ahead, Garfield. Just say peace, brother, because me I run out of time. So go ahead, what you have to say. And the next person, Mr. Coach Dina, you can just come on with your audio and everything is okay. It's not a problem. You don't have to turn the camera on. Go ahead, Garfield. Okay. He looks like he comes off for reasons I don't know. Go ahead, Pastor. What you made of what you saw and what you think about the player? Yeah.
Yeah, I would echo the sentiments that was just shared. I believe people need to be sensible in their hope and aspirations where Whisper is concerned. The game yesterday showed that his match fitness is nowhere close to where it is supposed to be. His overall fitness is not at the best level either, even though he has more of that than match fitness. A sensible program or coach or manager is going to do this. So my hope is that every U18 game that Chelsea have, that he would be given different cameos and different allotment of minutes based on what the coach want to do or the situation that the team finds itself in. And if this I'm very happy for, that they have actually given him an opportunity in the under 21s too. So it means that they are really focused on getting him up to speed. Now, for any investor, you don't want to put him up at the main team and then go out there and try to match stride, and his fitness is not there and he gets injured. People seem to forget that it is one serious injury it takes to totally destroy a sporting career, you know. So I am for this, JD, and credit to the man. You get a 5-minute cameo. That's what you're supposed to do. Push back the opposition defense line. And as long as he's that direct, that is what's going to happen. That is what happened. So I'm satisfied with that.
All right. Very good. Well said. All right. So let me bring in Mr. Glenroy. Glenroy, go ahead, my brother.
I'll go on, JD.
Me day here, just try get it out there. You know,
You
and I
can hear
try
me?
calm down the people. Yeah, man, we are hear you, man. We are hear you well. Are
Okay,
you hearing us?
okay. Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
Yes, so what you have to add to it, what you saw and what you think of the kid, because this is a next milestone that he's passing. What you made of it, you like his attitude, you like it, where his fitness level is at, or you thought that he
I
should
don't
have
have
been further.
no, he can't. I can't like. It's you have to look at the reality of things, and the reality of things is he don't get as much opportunity as yet to do anything. So I just feel like
Mm-hmm.
I feel people are just overreacting and excited at the same time.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it is, because we can take 5 minutes and just say, oh, he did well or he did bad or he did this. It's just time. We're not
Mm-hmm,
giving him
mm-hmm.
enough time. I think we're too
All
we
right.
anxious. Our anxious and our anxiety is kicking in to see the opportunity of Whisper, which he's going to get.
Okay.
We just need to leave it up to him and his development, and let's see where it reach. Because I hear you explain the shot that he gets right now, and you said like he's a little bit heavy or unfit or whatever the case be. That's a part of
Mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm.
game. If you play the game at a professional level, that's a part of the game. But as a
Yes, but you
fan
remember
looking from,
he started. I remember I'm talking to people that maybe don't do what I do in football, and so I
yeah,
have to explain to
yeah,
them the reason why
mm-hmm,
he couldn't get the shot off to where he wanted it is because he's carrying more weight
yeah,
and
but
because he's not as fit. So give him a
no,
little time, and these are
no,
the things that the
JD,
coaches will be looking at.
no, JD, you that shot wherever it hits, it's on target. We cannot assume that that's not where he wanted to put it, or that's where he want. It's on target. It's a shot on target.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Do you hear?
So
So when you're taking a shot, your intention is not to put it somewhere,
your
not
intention
in
is
the
to get it.
keeper's arm.
Your intention is to get it on target, but you have an aim for a spot. You might not get that spot because sometimes you might get a nudge, you might be off balance, you might go in at a certain speed that you cannot slow up it. Like there's so much to it. Like you can't just look at a video and say, you have to ask the individual. That's how you're gonna find out. Like, okay, Whisper, where do you want to put this? Front post? Or are you trying to go far post? But naturally as a striker, you go for the far post in that direction. So
So
yeah,
bossy.
as you was
So
I'm
so
listening. I'm listening.
you're criticizing me to say that
No, 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 no,
I can't
no,
know,
no,
but you turned up, Mr. Miller, to say
no.
the same damn thing because remember we have to look at the body shape of the player, what he's trying to achieve. You can't just say the man twist him body to put it to the far stick and then say him actually I him just want to get it on target. It I was just using other things. Mr. Glenroy, you should just give me my respect for I'm trying to analyze it. I shouldn't say that is 100% he wants to put it there, but the way Glenroy puts his body, that's what I think he intended to do. And then I try to add it to what I'm seeing different, why he couldn't get it over there. That's all I was trying to say, Mr. Glenroy. I'm trying to bring some scene to the conversation. But maybe you think I'm sensible either too.
Uh, Jerry, can I interject?
Oh no. Make Glenroy finish. Make him finish, Pastor. Make him finish, please. Finish, Sir Glenroy. Sorry about that. What happened to Glenroy Mike? Glenroy, you're still here, my brother? Your mic is open, but we're not hearing you. No, because Pastor, I just wanted him to finish his statement. I don't want to
No, that's
bar
why
it
I
down.
asked. That's why I asked rather
Yes,
than just
yeah,
butt in.
man. Just let him
You're
finish.
good. You're
Yeah,
good.
man. So, Glenroy, we're not hearing a big boss. Can you jump off back and return? Jump off back because we're not hearing it. So jump off. Guys, but my statement was not to put any pressure on the player. My statement was to try and take the pressure off the player to tell you exactly what I am seeing here. And maybe why they are not rushing the player. So that was my whole conversation. It was to pick up for the player rather than to put the player under any extreme pressure. That's all. All right. Just want to make that clear. Glenroy, can we start with Glenroy? All right. Go ahead, Pastor, and then we can get back Glenroy in.
JD, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players away from Whisper in the box. 5 of which in a red shirt, plus the goalkeeper. The angle that he go on, as you say, as he twists his body, the only way is to get it ahead of the red shirt so that even if one's Whisper is on target, the best case scenario, it becomes an own goal. Because the defender to the far corner is facing the goal, moving toward the goal, turn it. So when Whisper fire that, when Whisper get off that shot, it is right in front of that player that he's expecting to kick the shot. As you said, the additional weight and the fact that he's not accustomed to playing at that fast clip with that kind of a weight differential, it is what threw his shot off balance. There, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, you see you're running there now. The player is not turned to protect the goal. So if Whisper had executed as his body shape that he intended to do, worst case scenario, it's an own goal. He's running into the goal with the ball. So I totally agree with your assessment. And this is from a defensive standpoint. None of the defenders were properly positioned to defend the goal. So the striker could not have been looking to beat the goalkeeper at his near post when the entire far corner is opened. That does not spell sensible for anybody analyzing football. The keeper is at the near post.
But that's what I want. Dino, please, Mr. Dino, let me try and get Dino on. Let me try. All right. So Dino, we are gonna remove you from the stream and then you just come straight back in because your mic is giving some problem. We're not hearing you. So Dino, please come back on. The link is pinned. Just please come back on because we want to make sure. Guys, we have only 30 likes on the video. Please get the likes up on the video. Share and subscribe. All right. Share and subscribe to the channel. All right. Yes. So that's the only way people can see us. And if we have made a mistake, or if we have overanalyzed something, please let we know. Let we know. All right. We saw Marvin says Whisper played good. He never had enough time for we to decide if he played good, but he did what he did in this short time of getting off a shot and got a dribble off as well. So he did a few things in a little time. So he was busy. He was busy, and maybe could have ended up with even a goal, which would have been incredible in that time. All right. So that's what I can say at this point. All right. All right. So Mr. Lloyd says, based on the fact that he played in such an important youth game and they dropped a regular U18 players to put him in the team, it is obvious that he is rated above U18 and more of U20, 21. Okay, all right, fair enough. Good observation. Whisper did good on that shot because it's on target. However, it didn't beat the goalie. But we never said he never did good. I was saying maybe I was just trying to explain to people maybe where he is at this time in his physiques, like what he's trying to achieve in the end. That's all I was trying to say, But I never knew that the shot would have been a conversation. It's like it doesn't matter what I've said here. People will try to mince it down, and that is my qualms right there, because I just came here and telling you that, yeah, I like what he did and such, and we're trying to have a conversation. So why is he lamenting and where I've said he's trying to target? I'm just trying to say maybe that's why they never started him, because it looks like a lot of people on the stream was worried after, like, why is he not starting and why they never brought him on longer. And I am just saying, with yesterday and today, maybe what we're seeing is he's trying to get up to the speed. His agent said the same thing. So why is it if I say the same thing, I am bad-minded or I am over-analyzing something? His agent said the same thing, and all I'm doing is saying his agent might be right. So give him a little time. That's how we are saying here, people. All right, so... All right. So go ahead, but we want the other guy that was here. So Mr. Kishan, please just go ahead, because you jump on. That's all you had to say. Or you never had anything more to add to it?
Oh, you want me add anything? Oh, to
No,
Westman?
I'm just asking if added anything. You wanted to add any more thing to the
No,
stream
no,
because you
because
jumped
as I
on.
said, JD, he didn't get enough minutes to make a proper assessment to say that he had a good game or anything like that, you know. I was just looking at the upcoming fixtures. They play West Ham under 18 on the 13th, so maybe that could be a game where he could get some more minutes as well. So I'm looking forward to that one.
So so West Ham under 13, you're looking forward for that
No,
one.
under
All
18.
right. Under 18,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Under 18, all right. So I wanted to go into that, like the games them for people to get, because one is stream to be very much important. I wish the guy could have come back on. I don't know what is wrong with his thing, but I'm not going to try and fight that. All right, so let me try and get the next screen up so we can get the Chelsea games. All right, so the games to come with the under 18, as what he said, under 18, the matches and fixtures. All right, so matches and the fixtures. All right, so the fixtures coming up. All right, so this is Chelsea's main team, right? Crystal Palace. All right, so okay, they are only showing the main fixtures here, so why they don't just put everything inside? Uh, all right, so let me put. Oh, okay, they are only putting the big team here. U21s. All right, so U21s will be playing PSV Eindhoven here in 7 o'clock my time, Thursday the 15th. So Thursday the 15th, where he's going to have a next game, which should be a good game because this is a technical one. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Okay, sorry. Thursday the 15th, he's going to have a next one. As have a next chance to go into this one. I would love to see him play in this one because this is like a good technical one. Yeah, so I think I would like this one. What you guys make of this one? Like, which one of the games them you would like to see him in more than anything else? Because I am saying that this one would be much more better for him due to the fact that the way they play, the PSV, is a little bit more technical rather than the pace of the football. So I think he could get more minutes in this one more than anyone else. This is the U21. So what say you? Rick Dan says, so it go JD, Jamaica dark. No, no, no. All right, all right, all right. That's your word, man. I know, man. But, me have to try reason with them and ask them why the unnecessary over the top war. Yard Fusion, big up yourself, massive respect. So go ahead, Rika, and which one you would like to see him in? Because he has the U21 games, 21 games coming up as well. They have, not him, they have, but I think he's going to be a part of it. All right. So Chelsea have Leeds the 19th and the 15th for U21. So next week they have a lot of games coming up. And then for where is the U18s? Youth 18s have Tuesday, West Ham again, U18s, and then they have Spurs. So I don't see him playing all 4 games, but I do see him featuring at least in two, and then part time in. Let me see. I think I would say he would play the 2 U18 games, more minutes, and then in the main 21s, he could feature on the bench, from off the bench, and get like 20 minutes and stuff. That's what I think over the next 4 games. All right. Yes, that's how I'm looking at it. PSV match will be better. Yeah, man. I will definitely watch that one. U18 match 13 will be great as well. All right. I would like to see him play against both, like 10 minutes minimum. All right. All right. Yes. But I think I'm looking at this, get the 2 games them over 30 minutes, and then in the next ones over the 10 minimum over the 10 going up. That's what I would say. City U21 look like they are in trouble this season because they are bottom of the table. It's a lot of things why they are down there, but City a big team just the same. Bessas, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. And Leon says you're right, JD. PSV. All right, so PSV is the time of the day. Look at the next guy went. So Lansley, which one you would like to see him in, and then we can just wrap it up because we never had too long here, so we never wanted to
Yeah.
spend too long.
JD, truth be told, from where I am at, if he gets cameos 15, 20 minutes in all 4 games, I'll be satisfied. I'll be happy. If they play him 15, 20 minutes in all 4 games, I'll be happy. Any of the games that he get more minutes than 15, 20 minutes, that is showing that he's progressing at a rapid rate. I am not physically present to assess his fitness, only what we're seeing on the park. So I don't want him to be forced where he gets injured. This is not the time in his career where you want him to get injured. So I would be for them securing him, playing him 15, 20 minutes in all of these games until he is up where he is supposed to be at any of the levels. And if he reaches the fitness level of the U18s, then you will then begin to require that he dominates U18 to earn his U21 spot. So that is my position on it. I would want right now, because I would hate if he so much as get a cramp at this time. I don't want no kind of scare. 15, 20 minutes in all 4 games, I am very happy because he gets a chance to build himself up without needing to exert too much to get himself injured or compromised.
All right. So that is fair, people. That is more than fair. Yeah. So just give me your take. Let me take 2 minutes and give me your take, and I just go through it in that time, because I like these streams where in which nobody's over the top loud and trying to look at unnecessary war. Just seeing human beings having conversations. That's what I like. 140 in the house, hit the like button and get us up past 100, and that's about it. Give me some comments. Give me what you take. You took from whatever it is, and what is the plan going forward, so we can wrap up this stream. Coach Bino says, I'm in California, connection bad. Okay, yeah, because we wanted to hear what you had to say and stuff, you know. So it's sad that you never got to participate in the conversation. The Spurs will be hot because they are playing very good football this season. All right, we're going to watch that one. Good evening, Owen. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, man. How did Whisper look today? As what we said, he just gets less than the last one. The last one he got around 17 minutes, but he had less than this. He had maybe 3.5 minutes, 4 minute stops. Yes, so he could have just gone forward a few times, and the guys them tried to feed him with a few balls. They tried to show him respect with feeding him with a few balls. So that's the only thing we can say. And he got a shot out of one. He dribbled down the flank and one and tried to whip it in. Yes, and then he Kishan, I don't know what's going on with your connection and stuff. All right, yeah.
You can hear me,
yes, we're hearing you, but I don't know what happened with your connection. Yes, yes, because we're trying to finish up. We're just taking a few comments, and then I'm pretty much finished up. All right. I don't know if you want to add anything to the conversation.
Next question as well, JD.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So seeing that he played off the right against Crystal Palace and off the left side today, although it wasn't much. What do you think? What position do you think is Whisper's best position across the front here?
Off the left and off the right are the same positions. Yeah. But what? Because if you're a left winger and you're a right winger or a wing forward, it's still wing forward. But what you're saying, which wing is preferable on? Because it's not striker, it's the same position. So what are you asking me? Make it a little bit more clearer. What are you asking me? You can't ask me which position when he's playing the same position in 2 games.
No, throughout his career, right? We've seen him at
right winger is better at. Right winger is better at because for some reason, once his left foot get closed down, he seems to can't fight his way out of it. When we saw him in the national team. We heard the Trinidad guy said he can't play from the left hand side, and you have to put him on. Once you show him one side, he has problems. So I would say, based off my experience, that's what I knew about him. But we are learning more now, so we have to give him a little more time to see what he has learned over that time. But for now, I don't know. I would say the right wing forward is the best position for him. I was surprised that he came from this side. But remember, the only one we see is when he's running towards the guys them directly. So we never got to see him really work himself out of tight situations. So we don't know if he truly gets comfortable on the left-hand side. We don't know that as yet. But so far, we're sure that the right-hand side, he plays better. What about that? How that looks?
No, definitely, because I've been hearing people advocating for him to play as a striker, but I've never really been impressed when I've seen him in that position, you know, and throughout his
He's
time,
not a striker.
I've
He's
always
not a
seen him.
striker at this point.
But I
For
don't know
me.
where people run with this narrative that he's a stone and striker. You know, when we've seen him off the right hand side looking his best to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
I
for me,
don't think. Who said he's a striker? Because remember, the first time the coach put him at striker, and Mr. Butler came out and said that the coach put him at the wrong position. That's why he was struggling. And me and Mr. Butler talked several times, and it was always him being more of a wing forward. You know, he said he can play all of those positions, but every single time I see him go up as a striker, he pretty much can't manage it. He's even better as a supporting striker, which should be a more of a cam central forward. In the Trinidad game at Stadium, when he dropped behind Stuart started to head down the ball, he can run at people. So he doesn't have the strength. He doesn't have the ability to turn his back and try to fight off things. He's not that back to wall striker. He's more like the Mbappe, Thierry Henry type player, rather than the bigger, stronger Mikel
really, when I
Antonio
use your
type
words, man,
players.
you hear say, yeah, compare them people there to the man.
I have never said I've never said he's
No, I know,
Mbappe.
but just I say, you know,
I've
people
never
tend to
said that.
they not hear correctly, you know.
Yes, but all I'm saying is he's more people. I'm not saying Whisper is Mbappe, so don't think I'm overhyping the player. All I'm saying is he plays like Thierry Henry and Mbappe style because he's a wing forward. He's not strong enough to play a striker role, so that's why he plays an hybrid role. So that the hybrid role is the wing forward. So you are not a true winger because you don't have the defensive ability to the highest, but you have the finishing ability as a striker, but don't have the strength as a flat out one-on-one striker up there. So that's what wing forwards were made for. They made to play off someone, but coming from the wide side rather than a central forward. So that's what he is. And nobody can tell me that they saw him play different. That's what he is as a player. So I would say he's a right and left wing forward. To be honest, Kishan. No, that was a long-winded one, but that's what I think he is.
JD, on the question that he asked you, he's not going to be as proficient on the left side as he is on the right side until he develops his right foot. And a lot more he has to develop his right foot. Any good defender you beat one time on one side, he's going to be able to combat that. And if you push his left foot off the field of play, he doesn't have another avenue to get away from you. So it is best if he plays on the right side at this time because his left side is the stronger side, and that is most time on the field. Notice that when he got beaten on the right side in the game yesterday, what he tried to do, even though he didn't get to execute it because he fell, is that he came around the player on the inside. Because if he was as strong on his right side, he would have gone to the left of the player rather than try to go around the player. But he's going to where he is confident, and that is on his left side. So I believe that he's a young man, he can learn. So as he develops, the possibility exists that he will become as good a left-sided player as he is a right-sided player, even though he's left-footed.
Okay. Let me just, because I saw Mr. Miller comes again. Guys, we have not hit 100 likes on the video. So if you like what we do on the streams and you want me to stay on longer, we have not bothered you for any other funding or anything. All we just said is to hit the like button. All right, and then visibility will be there. So as much people that wants to see the video would come on and see the video with you guys. All right, so we can just have one close off at a faster period. All right, yes, that's all. Let me take it based on the two cameos. Will Whisper will be in the Chelsea first team soon? Full stop. That's what he said. I can't argue that because you never asked us a question. You told us something. I want him to get the right foot up so he can play both well. All right, the pimp, a pimp. Big of yourself. Thanks for being here. His best position is coming off the right. Coming in from the left means he comes in on his weaker foot. Yes, but I had to explain to him, Mr. Leigh. Maybe I come to my conclusion a little bit wider than yours. All right, yes, maybe you can just say that. For me, I won't. Whisper is talent. He's talented, I think. I'm not even worried about him at youth level. More watching, the more I see. Be honest, I don't jump to say I'm not worried about him, but I kind of share different sentiments than he looks better than everybody. I don't believe so. I think I want to see more. Because in the Chelsea team just a while ago in the U21s, I am impressed with a lot of players. So I have to see a lot more from Whisper to say that I have him above those players. You have some players in it that are quality players. The IQ that they're playing with, the way they move the ball, they have some very seriously good players there. So I want to say that I kind of oppose to that, because if you have 4 or 5 players going up there, unless they are looking for wing forwards only, but if they just want players go through to the first team, I think it's going to be a tough challenge for him to just make the first team over the other guys. And we have several guys there that have already acclimatized. They play football very, very good and closer to the high energy system than what Whisper does. So I think Whisper has a lot to do in order to make the first team and stay in the first team. He has a lot to do based on the style that they play. He plays the opposite way of the style that Chelsea actually plays. So it will take him a while to get up to his fitness level and then learn the style of how Chelsea plays. Because I realize the U team plays the same way, but maybe with more intensity. For some reason, I'm giving them more credit than the main Chelsea team. I am impressed with them than the main Chelsea team, the way they continue to play at a high pace. I like it. Whisper strikes the ball cleaner than the other Chelsea players. Okay. Or you watch the match, you can go on YouTube, go on the West Ham fan channel, our West Ham channel, and it's supposed to be there. I doubt he will play on the left collar. Inverted wingers don't swap sides these days. Okay. None of the players on show like Cole Palmer, who is their age group. You have players there. I'm impressed with the guy that scored. I think his movements, I think none of them in the entire team has similar movements like him. They said he was from West Ham before, and I like what I saw from him. All right. So you have a lot of players with different dimensions to their game. All right. It's not everybody will be out on the wing running up and down. Some people will come in and play more technical football, like Cole Palmer and those guys. So that's what that's what. So go ahead, Dino, go ahead, my brother. I hope it's working now.
Yeah, I hear me good.
Stay on for try give it some time. Yes, yeah, man. Stay on for try give it some time, big boss. So go ahead.
Okay. All right. I think Whisper is going to go through the same process that Palmer went through when he was at City. It's the same process they're using with him. So he's gonna have to play with the youths and build up his fitness, as you said. But I don't see any problem. I just see that, as I said earlier, it's the expectation, and people are excited. So that's overshadowing the reality of what's really going on. Like these couple minutes that Whisper didn't really like. It's just time that I need with Whisper right now, because Chelsea, the left winger for Chelsea right now
Oh my God, them take away Miller again. Miller, it looks like, yeah. Our vibes, you can say what you want in our vibes. We can keep on making up stories, but I am not going to agree with you. The guy that scored, his movement was very good. So our vibes, remember, what I'm learning, my brother. I'm just putting it into action. So you know what? You can say what you want, but you will see him get picked. And then you're gonna keep on selling a narrative, but you don't know why he got picked. All right. Yes. So that's all I'm saying. He was by far, the movements of him was by far, he's linking up from in the deeper midfield third. You have to have true vision to do those things. And I have to give him his credit based on what I was seeing. I can't lie to you. All right. I know this is to talk about Whisper only, but I saw other players on the pitch. So I have to give them their credit as well. His movements was good, I agree, but he missed a couple big chances. But you have to read the ball. Remember, he's not trying to run past people to get the chances. It's his ability to get into the position without running up and down. So he makes spaces for other people to run around him, and he links the play as well. So he's creating the chances if and take the shot if he needs to, but he's in a position to link the play as well, so he can facilitate a winger beside him. I revives, those players are not easy to find. The guy is he's a very educated player, and I like the player's movement. So that's all I'm going to say. I never compared him with anybody. I just said I think he was the best player on the day that I saw. All right. The guy from the back that was playing deep, from the wing side, he was good as well. I like his confidence under pressure. And I like their goalkeeper. I like their goalkeeper as well. Thought that the goalkeeper, he might get some game time in the first team. The goalkeeper, his range of striking is good. Yes, the range of linking up play, I should say, is very good. I don't know if that was by accident, but I saw him ping a ball around 70 yards. All right, and the ball drops straight on target. So I don't know if that was a mistake, but yes, he's comfortable on the ball. They play the right football, so I love it. I think he's going to learn. That's what I would say. I think he's going to learn because they are playing football, and it looks like there's a lot of educated people there. So he's going to learn. DJ Geek says, Imaxit, based on what you just said, I think it's the same people that put so much pressure on the youth, always trying to move the goalposts when reality it's yes. The gigs, that's how it is. Yes, JD, the number 9 looked good and could score more. Yes. All right. So, guys, give your final point because we never wanted this to run past an hour. Think that is enough. Yes, I've done a lot of streams today. So, Kishan, go ahead. What say you? Because I'm excited for the challenge.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the West Ham game this coming week as well as the PSV. Hopefully, it'll feature both of them. However, I think iRevive said something. You know what I don't understand with people, JD, is the metric that they used to judge this player, right? In terms of he wasn't playing football for a couple months, as well as the fact that he was playing at the schoolboy football level, not for an extended period of time. So how can you then look at academy players who have been playing for under 13, under 14, and these respective age groups to say that he's better than these players? I do not understand that. You cannot use schoolboy football level metric and him not playing for the previous 6 months, etc., to just say the man better than this man that has been coming up from different
So
age groups.
Kishan, how long it took you to figure out why I'm on YouTube fighting for 4 years?
No, JD, listen. I'm just sick and tired of when them bring up that point. Say, if you bring up a man no JD, if a man play for Chelsea or West Ham today and say, you know what, this number 9 look good, or Whisper better than him, what metric are you using to judge that this player is better than Whisper?
Because he was on the field, he had the best movements of everybody, and he scored. So I don't know what else I can tell you, and he's fit. So everything he proves that he's hungry. So all we just need to do is we can watch our player. But Kishan, you should have gone over there and see how the people react. It's like a Whisper alone play 11 positions and nobody else exists. And I'm saying, damn man, Why wouldn't you just watch the football for really see what the challenges lie ahead for the youth? And we can cheer him on, like we can text him and say, yo, say we see the trouble, we see the challenges ahead, and we know you can take it on headway, but you need to do this and need to do that. I think he would appreciate that a little bit more. But then when you call him and say, yo, you're better than all of them, fool. I want to tell them boy, they're not good. At least the coach, at least say the coach bad mind you. The coach bad mind you.
We could just make him develop and give him the time and space that he needs, as well as
Facts.
the fact that the last point I will leave is that Jamaican people are so funny, JD, because when I was watching the game on West Ham channel, the Jamaican them start say, yo, time for unsubscribe, we'll stop watching now. So I'm glad to support him and everything, but just have to give him time and space to develop, and he will get his opportunities, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. And well said. Thanks as well. Shakpo, stop ramping with me, big man. You need to either sign on back to the job or me no know what I'm going with you. Shakpo, you need to turn up. Stop ramping with me, big man. Appear, go me. DJ, big up yourself, man. Yeah, man. Game over. Pastor, give your final take, and then we are out of here because we don't sleep on YouTube, so we need to go at the bed. And I have some other things to do.
My final take is I will disagree with the brother that just spoke. When he says Jamaicans are some funny people, I'm a Jamaican and I am not funny. But as it relates to the stream and what we're discussing, JD, as I said before,
they took away Pastor. Pastor, your mic out. All right. All right. So before we got anywhere, Pastor,
all 4 games.
Pastor, you went out for a while. Go ahead back. Around 10 seconds, okay. You're out. Yeah.
Okay, so what I was saying is that I hope the pattern continues. They played him in the U18, they play him in the U21 now. So I'm hoping he features in all 4 games and he doesn't sustain not even a cramp, because I want him to improve incrementally. The speed at which he does that is up to him, how much work he puts in and how much he learns. So I am happy if he features in all 4 games, and I'll be satisfied with that once in those 4 games he is achieving 15-20 minutes. I don't want them to put in 30 minutes and 35 minutes in any of the game until his fitness level has significantly improved, his match sharpness. And for those who maybe still don't understand what you're saying, JD, I hope what you did with the U18 game where you post those clips, that if you post back that one where he got the shot on target, if you post that, so they can see what
I posted it now, so
they can see what we were, so they can see what we were dissecting or analyzing, and and we keep the education going. Congrats to the young man. This is what we want to see. We want to see him playing. John Barnes changed the game against Argentina in 5 minutes. He was fit. If Whisper was fit at the level, I believe he would have scored on this day. So I expect if it's 5 minutes in getting a match when he's up to speed, it won't matter. Time on the pitch is what matters. That's what I want to see.
All right. So guys, the video is there, so you can jump on it, drop a like, and just do your normal thing. Thanks yet again for another one. As you know, we said we don't sleep here, so we want to do our job. We are pretty much done. So thanks, Kishan. Thanks, Lansley, for coming on. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.